This is just unbelievable snakehead habitat right here. Holy crap. Oh, it's a snakehead. Got him. Got him. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Orange 22 Fishing. It is another beautiful morning here in the great state of Delaware, and we're going to spend it doing some snakehead fishing today. Snakeheads are my favorite fish to catch. I'm not shy about saying that. I absolutely love catching them. They're hard fighting. They're just amazing, smart, intelligent fish, and I love catching them. So today we're going to be heading out to a couple of my favorite spots to go to catch these fish, and I think it's going to be a really good day today. We're up here at 6:30 in the morning, trying to get on the early morning topwater bite to start this thing out, and then later in the day we'll probably transition to some subsurface lures. But I'm really excited about starting today, so I'm going to wrap up this intro right here. We're going to get right out on the water. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe. Let's get out to the spot. All right, guys, let's get this party started today. Out here for some more snakehead fishing. Got the kayak ready to go. I'm actually gonna walk around on the bank and fish a little bit before I pop the kayak in, because usually stuff does hang out around this area right here, and I want to be able to pick up any fish that are right here before I launch my kayak and kind of disturb everything. But today's gonna be a wild day. Usually when I go snakehead fishing, I totally wing it, and today is another one of those days. I don't really know where I'm going to be going, but I know where I'm starting out, and that's right here. So we're going to get to casting around, see if I can't get one off the bank, but we'll definitely be out there in the kayak very soon. So let's see what happens here. This is like the best time of the year, in my opinion, in Delaware for snakehead fishing. Early August, late July, that is the time to be out and about. Starting out here with a buzzbait, actually, trying to get that reaction strike. Holy crap. I just spooked one right there. There was one sitting literally right there. He didn't see me for a while, and I didn't see him for a while, but he is literally this close to shore. He was sitting right over there. No doubt about it, that was a snakehead. I saw him, I heard him. That's craziness. Just chilling right on the bank in like 3 inches of water. I bet his back was sticking out of the water. I told you they hang out right around this area. Something just nipped at that right there. Oh, it's a snakehead. Got him. Got him. Yes. Got him. Come here. I don't know what's up with my rod, but it's messed up. But I got one. Boom, on the buzzbait from the bank. Let's go, baby. That is how you start the day. He just nipped at it, and then he finally grabbed it. Nice little snake. Beauty. Let's go, man. That is epic. First topwater snakehead of the year, believe it or not, for me. Let me get my grippers. That is awesome, man. Maybe that's the same one we spooked, who knows. Great start to the day. I'm thrilled, man. Oh, beautiful snakehead. Hopefully we can get on a good buzzbait bite today. That's awesome. All right, let me rinse my hand off so I don't take the protective coating off the fish when I grab him here. But man, look at the mean mug on him. All right, I'm gonna need you to open up, bud. I'm not gonna eat you. You're going right back out there where you belong. See if we can get this hook out of there nice and good. This is the War Eagle mouse colored buzzbait. This is what I'm using. But great start to the day. I mean, I just pulled up here not 10 minutes ago, and we already got one from the bank. There he is, our first snakehead of the day. Look at his tail. What happened to him? He's got bones sticking out of his tail. Something bit into his tail. Probably a snapping turtle or something. That is wild. I've never seen anything like that. You guys see that right there? His bones are literally coming out of his tail. Poor guy. That sucks, man. Look at that. I've never seen that in my life. Looks like a snapping turtle got him in the tail there. But he is ready to go, man. He is so ready to go. I'm gonna say goodbye here. This release is dedicated to all the snakehead haters out there. See you later, bud. Let's go. What a start to the day. On the freaking buzzbait too. I didn't even have to set the hook. He kind of hooked himself. But that was a zombie snakehead right there, man. That thing is like, got the bones sticking out and everything. Like, what the heck? That feels so freaking good to get a fish right off the board. Or right off the bat, I should say. Get a fish on the board right off the bat. That's what I'm trying to say. It's still pretty early here in the morning. Still waking up, but that'll help me wake up right there. Great fish. I don't know why my drag was so loose on this bait caster. I literally couldn't reel him in. I actually loaned this out to my little brother a couple days ago because his bait caster got a backlash and he was throwing like a swim bait on here, so I guess he loosened up the drag and I didn't even think of it because last time I used it I had a topwater frog and I had my drag all the way cranked up, but thank God that thing stayed on. Let's see if we can get another one off the bank. That was such a cool bite, man. I saw him following it in after he nipped it the first time, and then he finally just sucked it under. Not the big blow up that I'm used to seeing on the frog, just kind of a grab and pull. Alrighty, so glad I decided to come out today. I gotta work later on this afternoon and I was debating about just chilling at home all day, but I'm glad I made the trek out here. One thing that's so good about the buzzbait is just the annoyance factor with it. Like, sometimes the fish won't even be hungry, but you can just annoy them into biting, because if you're casting this thing in the same area like I'm doing dozens and dozens of times out here, and just annoying the heck out of those fish with that sound and the disturbance on top of the water, sometimes you can just get that anger bite instead of a hungry bite. But I want to show you guys for a second exactly what that first snakehead that we saw swim off here this morning was sitting in. This right here is about 2 to 3 inches of water, and he was right up in here. Look at that. That's all he was in, and they just blend in so well. They'll sit sometimes with their backs just out of the water. I'm assuming that's how that one was. But it's just crazy, the low level of water that they can thrive in. It's perfect for Delaware, really. Oh, I got a bass. Oh my gosh, that was cool. I was coming up on this next spot from the bank here, and I didn't want to walk right up on it because you guys saw how the last snakehead hit, and the one before that was just hanging up right on close to shore. So I kind of stood back and made a little sidearm cast, pulled it right over that piece of cover, and this bass came out and just slammed the buzzbait. I thought it was a snake for a second, but another aggressive hit. Just another prime example of snakeheads and bass coexisting just fine. This is another healthy fish. I mean, does he look like he's deprived of food in here? I don't think so. Let's go and let him go right down where I just was so I don't disturb over there anymore. Solid chunk though, about a pounder. All right, buddy. Why don't you go over here for me and leave that other spot to a snakehead. Once you start catching snakeheads regularly, I gotta say, bass just do not compare. But that catch right there is another strong sign that the topwater bite is on this morning. Not the most graceful cast like that, but you got to do what you got to do to be stealthy out here. Because you never know, there could be a snakehead sitting right over here, just blending in, and I can't even see him. Just look at all the trash that we have sitting right here. We got somebody's crusty old bait package, another one right there, a ton of bread, big Sprite bottle, big can over there. I mean, what are we doing, guys? I understand like 99% of us actually clean up after ourselves, but the other 1%, what are you guys doing, man? Just trashing the whole freaking state. It's disgusting. I see it more and more every day. Tell you what, the fish are not the only thing that's biting out here. The mosquitoes are absolutely killing me. They really haven't been too bad this year in Delaware, but today is definitely the worst day for that so far. As I'm fishing right here, I'm seeing baby frogs like everywhere. So I'm sure these fish have seen their fair share of fake frogs and real frogs. But one thing's for sure, that is definitely one of the things they're going to be eating. So I got to keep that in mind for later on, possibly. Might throw on a hollow body. All right, nothing else here from the bank. Gonna make one more cast right here. Then we're gonna pop out that kayak and get back down here even further. We can go both ways, further down that way and further down the other way, and we got plenty of time. So we're not just gonna stop at one snakehead today, we're going for more. I'd love to catch one of those little frogs and put it on the hook, but they're a little bit quicker than me, so probably not gonna happen. So we got our first topwater snakehead of the year knocked out today. Let's see if we can get our first from the kayak. Every one I've caught this year has been from the bank, surprisingly. But I have a feeling today's gonna be the day we knock out that kayak one. Last year it was the opposite. The only ones I caught last year were from the kayak. But this is when the fight gets real fun, is when you get one on my little 8-foot kayak and it's just pulling you around, especially a big one, man. Can't imagine. Super quiet out here this morning. I'm the only one here. That's why I got up early to get out here, because during the midday it does get kind of crowded, but I just love being the only one out on the water. It's so peaceful. This is just unbelievable snakehead habitat right here. Absolutely perfect. We got the weeds right there, vegetation on the bottom, some thick cover over there, and a fallen tree. This is absolutely textbook for where you would want to look to find a snakehead. Kind of wish I had my frog tied on right now just to throw right on top of all that junk. There's actually kind of a little subtle current carrying me this way. It's making it a little bit tough to fish with this buzzbait because it's such tight quarters over here, and I don't want to be reeling it as fast as I kind of am. But oh, we just had one suck it under. Just had one suck it under. Let's throw it right back over there. But it would be completely ideal if I could just stay in a calm little area and just cast all around. But with the current, it makes it a little bit tough because I'm moving much faster than I would like to. So many places they could be sitting at. You just want to cover all the water that you can. Look at the big carp just chilling right over here, right in the shallows. See him? About a 7, probably possibly 8-pounder. If anybody's curious of the setup that I'm using here today, this is a 6'6" ugly stick medium heavy rod. Got 50-pound braid on here, and this is, like I said before, a War Eagle buzzbait in the mouse color. It's a pretty good setup. I really do enjoy it. Fairly cheap too. I got it for only $70, and it does the job for snakeheads. This right here seems to be the end of the line of this end of the place I'm fishing, but we're gonna go up on the other end. I think we're gonna have more luck up that way, because right here, it may be hard for you guys to tell, but the current is absolutely ripping, and snakeheads don't like current, and I don't like current either, because it's very hard to position my kayak how I want over here. So we're gonna go try up on the other end, and I think we're gonna have some more success up there. Oh, something sucked it under. Very non-committal right now. Even the first one we got was non-committal. He hit it twice before he actually got hooked. All right, nothing under the bridge other than the one little bite we had. So we're gonna lean back and see if we can squeeze on under here and get to that other side. Make sure if you guys are enjoying this video, go give me a thumbs up down below real quick. Man, it feels like forever ago that we caught the first one off the bank here, because after that and the bass, the bite has kind of been dead. But let's hope it kind of resurrects out of nowhere and they start slamming this buzzbait or something else. We might have to change up our strategy. But I know one thing for sure, we're gonna keep at it. We're not giving up that easily. Keep casting until we get another one. Got some clouded over skies now as the morning has gone on. And the temperature is certainly much cooler than it has been the last few days. It's been in the 90s, upper 90s. And today is only about 85 right now. So with that cloud cover, should have some solid topwater conditions, I would think. Ooh, something attacked that as soon as it hit the water again. Not sure if it was a snakehead, but it was something. One thing about snakeheads that pretty much everybody gets wrong, I'd say 90% of people, they think that they're these big, aggressive, toothy fish that just attack anything that comes by them. And they can be aggressive, they do have big teeth, but they really are very intelligent fish. That's something I've learned from my time out on the water targeting these things. They're very picky sometimes, they're very selective, and at times of the year they can just completely shut down. Like, you'll have no chance of getting them with a rod and reel. And they're very, very, very smart fish. I'd say probably smarter than any other freshwater fish that I've ever fished for. They are very intelligent, very selective in what they eat, and they are not just stupidly aggressive like some people think that they are. I mean, for example, this spot right here does have a pretty good population of snakeheads, but as you can see, I'm throwing a big, loud, aggressive style bait, and I've only got one of them all day. I'm sure lots of snakeheads have seen this buzzbait coming right over them, but only one has been dumb enough, I guess you would say, to actually eat this thing. And even him, he ate it twice before I actually hooked him. Just two little nips, not totally sold on the bait, just kind of nipping at it. Definitely a grind out here today, guys. I mean, it usually is when we go snakehead fishing. So I've kind of come to expect that, but having to put in the work for sure. Whoa, something just hit that right there. I think it might have been a snake. Very weird bite though. Very brown in color, whatever it was. I'm thinking it was probably like a 2-pound snakehead. Just a weird bite though. Just coming up and grabbing it for a split second. Certainly seems like we got a storm on the way. There's a chance of thunderstorms today, and I'd say that prediction is coming true. Winds have picked up, skies are getting eerily cloudy, and it's getting pretty dark out here, but the bite has picked up for sure. Getting a lot of nips at this thing. I think a lot of them are bass, but I think I have missed a couple of snakes too. I just haven't really put that in the video because I haven't caught anything, but it's always good right before a storm, so we're gonna stay out here as long as we can. Now I really want to land another snake today. Look how clear this water is. It's so freaking cool. It's like probably a foot and a half deep right here. Just crystal clear, which for Delaware is kind of rare. Got something. I think it's a tiny bass. Pickerel. Wow. Third species of the day. Maybe that's what's been nipping at me here. I did see that one little pickerel earlier, so definitely possible. There he goes. Another species coexisting with the snakehead. Not surprising whatsoever. Yeah, if I had to guess, that's probably what's been hitting me here. I think one might have been a snakehead, but That explains it. If I'm getting all those short strikes from little fish, probably a lot of pickerel just like that. It's the first pickerel I've ever caught out of this little stretch of water, so that's kind of cool. Another one. Yep, another pickerel. That is definitely what's slamming me right here. It's like the Walmart version snakehead is what I call them. They're just tearing this thing up. 2 times right there. Weather event coming through definitely turned the pickerel on, I'll say that. It's like every cast, I'm getting nailed by them. Starting to hear some rumblings of thunder, so I really should get off the water. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to turn around and paddle back, but this episode is not done. It should just be a little passing thunderstorm, and we're just gonna wait it out and either come back out here or head to another spot. I'm not sure yet, but we are gonna continue fishing one way or another because I didn't come out here just to catch one, I'll tell you that. Good thing is we got the current in our favor, so we're just gonna be zipping right along here. Should be able to make it back to the car in like 5 minutes. All right, guys, here at the next spot. I'm not gonna do too much talking whatsoever because I'm trying to be stealthy and fish here. But we're just gonna go for it. If I catch a fish, you'll see. If not, you won't. Simple as that. Let's make it happen, man. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. We got a snake. We got one. Yes. Here we go. Oh, it's not a huge one, but it's good. Yes. Oh, baby. I got him on the Guggen chatterbait. Look at this. Oh, that is a beauty, man. Get up on here. Yes. Our hard work is paid off. Nice, man. Really nice snakehead. And he comes off right there. That is beautiful. Hopefully he doesn't get away. I'm gonna grab my scale and my grippers. That is what we came for. And that is what we got. Beautiful. Man, what a hit that was. All right, got him in the grippers here. Let's see what she is. My PB is 4.23. So could we beat it? Nope, not with that one. 4.03. Not bad at all though. Sweet. Probably about a 25 incher. We're gonna admire her for a second here and then get her right back down in the water. Get it nice and revived. Wow, what a fish, man. What a great fish. Never gets old catching these things. Oh my gosh. Look, he just splashed all over me. Got mud in my face, all over my arm. He got back at me for catching him, but wow, that is awesome. I'm literally covered in mud right now, guys. Sweet.